Alright, what's up, my fellow superstars? It's your boy, Christopher Gamer here, back once again with another WoW video. So, why I'm doing this today is, cause technically, one of you guys requested me something. So it's, cause cause I've heard that one of you guys have been, this is a elegant, this is such, because this vid is a elegant request vid of I used to do these challenge vids a long time ago, where I used to do this certain challenge of like ending off the instance with like a certain type of NPC in this instance. So I think the very last one I did back then was like probably one of the more tougher trash mobs in this instance. So today it's gonna be one of those again, but this time this one right here. This oddball of these six. So like this one right here. That's the one I'm gonna end with today. Obviously, what you saw, how my abilities used to work back then was, I used to have this ability called Titanic Throw, where I used to, let's start now. Alright, here we go. Out of my way. Well, hello there, my fellow Earthfolk. I've never spoken to this kind of vid before. I mean, I probably have in the past, but I've heard there was such an elegant kind of vid. Like, what do you mean by elegant? Like attractive? I mean, some of your Earthfolk are a little bit corny at times, but it's understandable, of course. Yes, understandable. Understandable as fuck. Guess I'm gonna approach this challenge today. Check out everything. Let's explain all this. Mr. Earthfolk here used to do these kind of vids back in the old days. They're like probably a year old now, so these were probably like 1 year old now, so yeah, it's already been over a year since I last did this kind of challenge. I'm kind of happy to be doing this again. I'm very happy to try this out again. Yeah, that's not cap, by the way, that's my actual response. That's how I genuinely feel. No cap. Come on, boy. Yeah, boy. Here we go. Bam. Bam, bam. Yeah, boy. That's the first boss of the instance. Lar. It's your boy. It's your boy. Oh, the reason why I keep jumping like that is because I like to get some exercise. I like to give myself some jumpy jump exercises. I like to sometimes rapidly jump like a bunny for some reason. I don't know why. Oh wait, I mean, actually, I kind of do know why, because I'm energetic as hell. It's like to represent my guy as an energetic dude. Energetic, bunny hopping dude. Low energetic, bunny hopping dude. You know, I used to think, because I thought when you jump around in game, I thought it would save you more time, or cover more distance, save you more seconds. Damn, that's a lot. That's really high decibels. I'm so glad you guys don't have to hear that as much as I do. I know some of y'all want to see such an elegant kind of ending. So that's what I've promised to achieve. So I promised you guys I'll achieve that. So I made a promise to you guys I'll achieve that. So I'll do just exactly that. Well, I also have the reason why you see a times counter is kill times counter is because I have kill track on. Kill track is this well-known, it's kind of semi-known add-on for a while. It helps you know how many times you've killed a specific NPC. It also gives out a grand total count as well, on the right of the regular killed count. It also gives out a total killed count as well, of how many times you killed them all together. And some of them have like thousands of kills on, so it's like insane. So you might be wondering, but Crispy for Gaming, how do you have thousands of kills? It's because I've been to this, because I've probably been to this instance quite a lot. Now you might be wondering, Crispy for Gaming, why have you been in this instance so much? It's because it's quite nostalgic. That's why. It's nostalgic because it has a certain familiar face from Warcraft, maybe 1 or maybe 3. I'm not sure which Warcraft game Kilthos originates from. Most likely 2. Most likely Warcraft 2. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that though, because I'm not sure. Anyways. So let's get this. So I'm trying my best to achieve such an elegant kind of ending. I know I sound weird as fuck when I'm saying like that, but hear me out. Yeah. Okay, my dudes and dudettes, hear me out. My fellow superstars, hear me out. I know sometimes when you hear stuff like that, it's corny as hell. Yeah. Technically, got like thousands of kills on like a singular type of NPC. Now, how do I do that? Well, I mean, this instance is quite nostalgic to me, even though I wasn't around at the time it came out, which was BC. I know it came out in the Burning Crusade expansion. I'm very much aware of that. Yes, I'm aware of that. Hear me out. I'm aware of that. Yes, hear me out. These Scryer NPCs are very annoying to keep on me, so I'll just get rid of those guys. And the Nether Scryers are deadly, so I have to just... They have a deadly spell that would just kick me out of combat, so I don't want that, because I want to quick swipe, kill all these NPCs. Because last time I killed all these guys as individual groups. In the previous challenge I did like... vid I did on this instance over a year ago. I'm gonna fix that today. Oh god, if I take out all the Squires like that, the Paladin ones, Paladin-like ones, that slow them down, and then boom. Yeah, that's a lot of kills. Okay, that's like hundreds of kills right there. Or maybe tens of kills. That was a lot of NPCs in this one area. Well, sadly there are, and there's another. Well, fortunately I am good at knowing how to properly take down these NPCs. I think I just killed these ones up here. Oh. Oh yeah, I just remember I already took these guys out. These guys are already defeated. Okay, well. It looks like that's pretty much every other NPC in this instance, except for the ones nearby the so-called NPC you guys wanted to see me achieve the ending with, so... I know the ending you guys wanted to see was... I mean, if you do care to see this ending. If you do actually genuinely care to see what this ending's like, well, it's not as satisfying as I was hoping, but... Hey, you know, it's still somewhat satisfying to try to get this ending, right? I know some of you be like, why do you want to get this ending? kind of ending. It's just a trash mob. I know it's just a trash mob, I'm aware of that. But I haven't done these kind of challenges in like over a year, so please cut bro some slack, alright? Let bro cook, okay? Just let bro cook. It's alright, y'all, just let bro cook. Just let bro cook. Okay, I'm not saying it like that again, I'm sorry. So sorry you guys had to hear that. Yeah. Okay, wait, did I drag my cursor onto Solarian? Because the add-on also tracks the NPCs. It also enters some data in for those NPCs, even when you just drag your cursor onto them. Yeah, that's how this add-on works. So it's like the name of the add-on is Kill Track, which what it does is it keeps track of because it tallies up how many NPCs you've killed in total, of how many of that specific NPC you've killed in total. It has a different count for how many you've killed on that specific character, and it also has a count. Yep, I didn't even have to go in the room. I can just simply drag my cursor to the boss, and it creates a new entry for that. Yeah, it's that easy. All you have to do is just drag your cursor onto. Well, if you want to get the actual count of the kill, you still have to go up close to the NPC and defeat it. Well, technically there are like 40 yard range abilities in the game you can use to kill the boss from slightly further away, or the very good 50 yard abilities, which those are rare and scarce, by the way. Anyways, so here we go. I found out you can. Oh, by the way, guys, I never showed you guys this trick over a year ago, but I've discovered that. Well, guys, I've discovered that you can do this little trick where you can just do this. You can either use like Metamorphosis or Heroic Leap. My favorite ones to use that trick is Heroic Leap or Metamorphosis. Obviously, I'm not playing one of my DHs, but I do have like 2 DH guys, Ultimine, that can demonstrate, demonstrate what the abilities can do. Right now I'm showing the warrior version of that, which is Heroic Leap. So here's the NPC back here. There's like a bunch of other guys back here. It's like 2 Astromancer NPCs, 2 Legionnaire NPCs, and 1 Vindicator. Now, sometimes there can technically be 2 Vindicators. Now, technically, there could be 2 Vindicator NPCs at the maximum. The maximum amount of each of these NPCs can be 2 at once, and that's it. Doesn't go any further, doesn't go any higher than 2. Because only 6 of these guys, there's only 3 groups of 6 of these guys. That's why. Alright, this is the moment you guys have probably been waiting for, if you really do care about that much. Okay, I need to be really careful, because I have those, because I've unlocked those hero talents, you know, because now when, you know, obviously, you can tell this is not Dragonflighted stats anymore. But, I have these, nice, these are the, hero. Whoa, that was loud, okay. Damn, bro, that was loud. Right. Well, this is the moment you guys are waiting for. So, how is it like to keep this one alive? Well, this NPC specifically has abilities such as like this one arcane one that knocks you up in the air. Yep, you just saw it. I got knocked up in the air. That actually is a little bit difficult to maneuver around. I'm gonna see, well, obviously, I'm just experimenting a little bit here to see what this NPC can do to me. This NPC can actually, is powerful a little bit there. Any NPC that can knock me up in the air like that, that's deadly. But thankfully, this NPC cannot knock me too high though. So we're probably good on that. So, It's come to this moment. Is this one fear? Is this one like? Can you like? Is this a NPC like fearable? Answer to that is yes. You can actually use intimidating shout in this NPC. Intimidating shout, or imprison does successfully work on this NPC. This is not one of those warrior hard. This is not one of those plated gear NPCs. So this is not one of those like tougher NPCs that resist it. There's a lot of NPCs in this instance that resist that ability. Sadly. But yeah. It's it seems a bit seems quite satisfying seeing the ability work on certain NPCs. The fact that this works on tougher NPCs is even more satisfying. This one is a more powerful version of the apprentice one that I've ended off a vid with over a year ago. So I'm quite a bit late with getting another one of those challenge vids out. So I really genuinely do hope you guys enjoyed this concept. I know I did, but yeah, I know I'm saying that a little too soon. Sorry about that. Anyways, I kind of broke the fourth wall a little bit. Yeah, I am into breaking the fourth wall sometimes, I guess. I don't know why. Honestly, bro, honestly, I don't know why. The size of this NPC is most likely over 10 feet height. This NPC is definitely really big compared to me. I mean as in height. Not width, get your mind out of the gutter. Anyways, how big do I get from Avatar? It makes me 4 feet tall. Makes my boy here 4 feet tall. Makes my main 4 feet tall, I guess. Maybe 5. I don't know. It makes you at least like 3 feet taller than your average height, character height. So yeah. So for my boy here, he's usually very tiny 2 feet. He goes to a quite impressive 5 feet with that ability. Well, I know one of you guys wanted to see this ending, so probably not everyone wanted to see this, but I mean, that's my honest opinion. So, well, back then when I used to do these challenges, I didn't used to have as good of thumbnails back then, so that's why they were kind of shitty back then. So this NPC has a lot of mana. It has a big mana storage here. 30 something K here. That's interesting. 32K, that's a lot of mana. For one NPC. Carries this much mana. This is the one. This is the one this is the ending. I don't know if y'all want to see this ending, but here it is anyway. I always ended off the other NPCs in this specific position right here. So I'm going to continue that tradition with this one. Intimidating Shadow is not ready to use. I was just waiting for the cooldown of it to refresh fully, so here we go. It'll make this NPC stay in position, like that. I could just go off to the side like this and just go BAM! And the NPC will stay in that exact... And this is when the NPC would appear when you defeat them. You can look up the animations of these NPCs and, well, you can find out what the animations of these NPCs will emit in game through Wowhead, or, well, I have another add-on that can make doing that a little more easy. Ah, you guys have never seen this before. This is Narcissus, a very recent add-on that was added in War Thin. And I bet you guys So I showed you guys right here. So I tried to prove to you guys that I can achieve that ending. So what I'm doing here is basically just a little how long can I keep a certain NPC alive challenge. I'm not sure if anybody else has done this before in WoW, but if anyone else has done this, please let me know. In case if there is anyone else, I would love to know that, because I like that this kind of challenge idea, because it's pretty cool to me. So I generally find this to be a pretty cool challenge concept. How tall is this NPC compared to me? I'm just gonna go up close to see. I'm just comparing my character's height to the NPC. Yep, this NPC is like easily 10 feet tall. Oh my gosh, this is a really tall NPC, holy crap. I think this one's like a little over 10 feet in height. Yeah. I think this NPC might be either just about 10 feet tall or exceeding that height. Because I think the tallest humanoid NPC in this instance is I think the Crimson Hand Inquisitor. Yeah, that one. He's easily the tallest one. That one exceeds way over 10 feet. This one looks like definitely does. It's like, even this NPC is still over 10 feet tall. That's insane. Because it's a rough estimate of how tall this NPC actually is. Compared to me, compared to my character, at least. Compared to my in-game character here. So I'm gonna show how this NPC would look like in Narcissus. That's my character. And this is the actual NPC that you guys wanted to see me achieve the ending with. This is the requested one, right here. I've targeted these raid NPCs corpses linger here for a while. Like at least I've kept track of how long the corpses stay there for, in a position and wherever they end up. Well, just plopping down there. So it's like the corpses stay around like right in that position, in whatever position they end up being at, for at least maybe 20 minutes. Yeah, the raid corpse NPCs last for a very long time in this compared to dungeon ones. Dungeon ones despawn in like 5 minutes, or at least the trash mobs. The bosses probably only despawn in an hour. Raid bosses despawn in 2 hours. And I've kept track of that time, by the way. I'm gonna compare. This is my in-game character. This is my main here, as you can see. I'm just comparing heights. I just need to get this myself zoomed out to the same. Oh my gosh. Yo, am I that short compared to this NPC? Holy cow. Yeah, this is a, well, here's this. These are one of the in-game animations. Let's compare how it looks like with me, my guy doing that, and then the NPC that I was targeting. A little bit different. I don't think it's that. I know this is a little corny for me to do. That's the NPC's def. That's the trash mob I was targeting. Look like if the def animation was still going. How about for my guy? Like that. It's like that. Yeah, you can see how it looks like again. I'm not trying to replicate that in real life. You can see which one plays out longer. Obviously, the targeted NPC one is much more funny results. See, both of these are like with the 125th animation. This one is called Channel Cast Omni. have this one facing straight. Okay, there we go. I'm comparing. This is just a comparison, alright? I never showed you guys this add-on before, so this is my first time experimenting with it in front of you guys on the video here. So yeah, this is pretty interesting actually. This is what this 3D model. Oh, I can only see the white out of contrast here. There you go. Yeah. Now you can't see my actual self right now. All you can see is these models right here. That's about it. Now now how do you exit out of this group photo mode? Is you press escape, and it gets rid of all that. Even just this as a result. Anywho, I just wanted to experiment with that, show you guys that you can experiment with that. Anyway, so I'm just gonna set aside next to this NPC's corpse. I know that sounds a little weird. I know it sounds a little sus, but hear me out. This is just an NPC, alright? And they're considered hostile, so that's when it's okie dokie. These NPCs obviously are hostile, so it means it's still more than fine. Anyways, go. So, well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this vid idea that I did today, because I know I did. Anyways, I hope you guys find this challenge video to be satisfying. If not, that's okay. I'm more than fine if you're saying if it's not satisfying, but to how I see it, I personally found this to be quite satisfying of an ending to achieve. Because this one has this NPC has an ability that knocks you up in the air, so that's why this one's a little more powerful. It's a little more of a challenge to keep alive. Let's see how long you can keep it alive. Anyways, so this is the end of the video, so thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to sincerely for a positive like, comment, and subscribe. Tap the notification bell. Share this video with others. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying it like that. I'm sorry. See you guys in the next one. Sorry about that. Just trying to clear my throat. Anyways. Peace out, my dudes and dudettes. Also, forgot to get my boy here to say hi to you guys earlier. I'll get over it now while I am still doing the vid here. And see you guys in the next one, my fellow superstars. I'll do a little thing like he did in the game. See you later.